Good day, night, evening, whatever time may be, ladies and gentlemen. This is Silabus. Today we're going to be running through Ascalonian Catacombs story mode. We're going to be running this with my guild, so I do hope you guys enjoy. There is going to be a full unedited version over on a friend's channel listed in the description below. So Ascalonian Catacombs is the story of the dead city of Ascalon from Guild Wars 1. When the Char finally breached the walls, King Adelbern released a spell called the Foe Fire, which killed all the Char in the area and turned all the humans into ghosts. These are the remnants. So in this room, we're going to be looking for a ghost called Nappa. There are a few ghosts that spawn on the floor, indicated by those blue orbs, but the main thing we're going to be doing is opening up these coffins. Now the coffins have a chance to give a ghost, spiders, nothing, or Nappa. It is strongly suggested for newer groups to open these one at a time. More experienced groups can open these at their leisure. So we're going to speed this up and just kill some of the ghosts and the spiders you guys can see on screen. And this chest is going to give us Nappa. He will always spawn kind of in the middle of the room. Nothing too much to worry about. He is a champion level enemy, easy enough to take down, and there are some spiders for you to see. Once Nappa is dead, the door leading into the rest of the dungeon will open behind you. So the door is open. We're going to run to the next room. In this room, there's a few ghosts, as you can see on the ground, and there are some chains on the wall to the left. Unfortunately, the chains don't do anything in this room, so they can safely be skipped. Take out the ghosts and dodge through this fire. The fire can easily take down a player if they aren't paying attention. Now there's going to be a lot more ghosts to fight, and you're going to take a hard left, kind of almost a U-turn, to head up these stairs into this room. This room has obviously a lot of spike traps on the floor, and the chains on the other side of the wall will deactivate all the traps. You want to get through all the traps and pull on the chain ASAP. As soon as you get close to the chains, this Ascalonian Catacomb will spawn. Very easy to take down, just DPS her down and she's gone. Next, you'll want to pick up a boulder from this room and run down back the way you came. Down the stairs and run towards this tree. There's going to be this pressure plate indicated by the little glowy effect that you want to drop the boulder on. So long as the boulder is on that pressure plate, the doors to this room will remain open. Run through it and just a bunch of fire, and you'll come over to this clearing. Take out the Graveling Burrow that pops up there and these three enemies, and you'll go up to the top of the stairs for another fight with the Ascalonian captain. She's fairly easy to take down, so just do your best, just DPS her pretty quick, and you are good. So the next thing to look at in this dungeon is there is a surprise boss called a cave troll that can randomly spawn. We will be pointing out the areas in each path where the troll can spawn. So the cutscene is done. One area where the troll can spawn is this patch of wall right here, and another one just over this way. As soon as you get close to the wall where the troll can spawn, you'll see an event pop up and the cave troll will burst out of the wall. Unfortunately, we will not be seeing the cave troll in any of our runs until we do path 3. Next, we run up the stairs. So here we have a bunch of enemies that are quote-unquote friendly right now, and an Ascalonian lieutenant. They will say we cannot disturb King Adelbern, and they will then they will turn and fight us. The lieutenant will disappear until enough of the other enemies are killed, and then the Ascalonian lieutenant will pop back up. There he is right there, and we have killed almost all the other ghosts. The lieutenant has a few hard-hitting attacks, but nothing you can't easily heal through. So here Adelbern is telling us the 3 other champions we have to kill: Nente, Kasha Blackblood, and Rolena and Vassar. We're going to go after Nente first. So Nente will always be on the left-hand side, and the reason why Nente is taken out first is because he spawns a waypoint. We'll see that later. Right here on this wall is another spot where the troll can pop out of. But if he doesn't spawn, feel free to keep on running. As soon as you get close to the stairs, these 3 enemies will run down. DPS them down, you're good. Now, for Ranger Master Nente, or Master Ranger Nente. He is always on the middle platform when you start the fight. Every 25% HP, Nente will jump from the middle platform to the outer ring and back. So we're going to get into the fight with him. Unfortunately, I'm running this with a full party of full spec level 80s, so we hit him very, very hard. When he yells, by Melandru will do this face to face, and then he'll say, time to put some distance between us, is when he usually phases. If he has conditions on him, he will still take damage even when he is phasing. So I'm going to stand right here because this is where Nente will spawn when he comes back for the close quarter combat. So we take him down, quick, easy, and we have the waypoint now. Do not forget to grab your chest over here against this wall. If you do not have auto loot in a ranged area, which is mastery points, be sure to grab your chest. So now we head back past Magdan where Adelbern spawns, and we're going to take another left and we're going to do Kasha first. So there is this Graveling Burrow that will spawn here as soon as you get close to Kasha's room, and 2 enemies that just stand in this hallway. Kasha Blackblood will have the shortest of all the cutscenes in the game. 4 or 5 lines if that. And her fight is fairly easy, as you can see right here. We take her down quick, fast, and in a hurry. She is a necromancer, so squishy armor, she just goes down. So next you want to run up these stairs going towards the doors leading directly south. There is another boulder and another pressure plate you have to set the boulder on to keep the doors open. There is also a boulder and pressure plate down in Rolena and Vassar's area that if you are coming up here, and there are boulder and pressure plate inside of this hallway just in case someone is being a troll. So Rolena and Vassar will spawn in the middle of the room. You want to attack Rolena first. She is the more annoying of the two. Unfortunately, the mechanics that this boss used to have do no longer work due to the way that break bars and crowd control skills work nowadays. So once Rolena is done for, turn and go straight towards the Vassar. Now, I'm actually going to run this way to show off another possible spawn for the cave troll. So we have to go through these 2 enemies right here, and then I'm going to make an immediate U-turn and fight. And unfortunately, we don't get the cave troll this run, so we don't get to show him off. Right here against this wall. Now, as soon as Vassar's dead, you're going to waypoint to the mural's waypoint that you just seen on screen. That is the entire reason why you take Nente out first, is so you get this waypoint. And last but not least, we have the big man himself, King Adelbern. King Adelbern is a fairly easy fight. He does have a few crowd control skills where he will pull you close. He does have a few AoE skills where he casts like fire rain from an elementalist, but he is ultimately a pushover. And that was Ascalonian Catacombs story mode. I want to thank my guild for coming and joining me in that dungeon. Here are their credits. We do have paths 1, 2, 3 ready to go. I just need to get them edited. But we also have a video of all 3 paths done at once. So if you guys would like to see that, please comment down below that you want to see it. It's a very interesting run. I've never done it before. Rather than that, have a good one. We'll see you next time. Later. Oh, you're still here? Well, let me tell you about something else I'm doing on the side. I also have Shadowplay enabled on my computer. So what it does is I can have it constantly recording my game footage, and whenever I find something funny, I can hit a button and it'll save it as a video, and I can throw them at the end of these videos here. So do enjoy this clip. I will be doing more later on. Other than that, this time for real. Later. Enjoy.